So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready. Yellow, black shot. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden.
On the ball.
2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Packers.
A gain of 13 yards.
Come on, set.
1st down, Green Bay.
2 blue. Watch it. 6. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
On 1st down, it's Love. On the left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Ready.
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, minus the game.
This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Let's go.
1st and goal.
Ready.
At the
Here's Love. Forced out wide. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Red, 38. Claws red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
The 2nd down pass.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Get set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Up the sideline at the 35. Big jump out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A huge play just before the half. Pickup of 46 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. In motion, Reed. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Into space. And he will score.
Better run that TikTok shit, boy.
Touchdown, Packers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And a 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Caught. This is Ayuk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Entering Cooper. They're on the tackle. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
51-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here, ready.
On play action, Love. His throw left side is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's 1st and 10. Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
In motion, it's Golden. Once again, it's Jacobs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kingsley Enigmare getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Get set, get set. What's up?
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. They only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. They had no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Down, yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
38-6, Madden. Ready?
We'll go play action with Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And the Niners are right back in this one.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Get set, up.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 40, red, yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Again, working deep downfield. The Niners had just about sewn up this football game.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get set. Yellow, 42.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. 3rd and 9.
Heads up. Yellow.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They took this one down to the wire.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. This is J.K. Dobbins. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Nix to the air. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Oh, I said! 24.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll try to pick it up himself. And it's a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field. and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44.
Hey, Lion!
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Lisa 24. Soga, hot. 30 left. Silver.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And a lane slow materializing there as he get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Antonio Johnson makes the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
Now it's Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
Shanahan.
A give up the middle. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Second and 10. Throwing Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Nix's pass.
They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 64 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Nix. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. To throw is Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, 33 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, let's go. So, here we go.
And they'll go again with ETN. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 7.
Hey, Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
11.
Now Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence on the sneak. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Ooh, with a juke. Well, now how about this return? Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And it's intercepted at the goal line. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
At the 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Oluokun. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now Lawrence. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. John Franklin Myers gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Hey, let's go. There we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 18. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down.
Back to throw. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds
downs. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They're going. It's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. Great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Hey, Ginger. Zach.
And they take a knee. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
13, Luke.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brenton Strange. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw with May. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
May looking to run.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Patriots, first down.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
To the air, May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack.
3rd and long.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. To throw, it's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Trayvon Walker
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. May looking to run. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Henry. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. May looking to run. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A couple of 1st downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And some space here. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Hey, son. Silver.
They'll run with Etienne. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Open man right side, Myers. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Check smash! Check smash! Hey, Ginger, touch!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. May looking to run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14.
Patriots nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's May. And it's going to be incomplete.
The struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Keishawn Butte, 66 yards. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Patriots 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1 score game. 1st and 10 here. Lawrence will throw. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. May looking to run. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, May with it. He'll try and do this himself. Complete. It's Henry. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Fourth down. Here's May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, kill! Hey, go!
Etienne up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Now Lawrence. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. ETN once more. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
Rip, 23. Goal at the 8-yard line. Attention.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
Red. Hey, tomato. Done. Here we go, sir.
And they will take a knee here.
You're a fucking bum, dude.
Hey. Son.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine.
Talk shit, get hit, bitch. Talk shit, get hit.
Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on.
About to teach you how a white man plays football.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Jacksonville. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
How are you?
13, Luke. Hey, easy. Route. Same price. Hot.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary.
TikTok taught you this, DA.
How they function throughout.
Now Lawrence. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10.
Hey, go. 11, again.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A handoff for Etienne to the 43, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5.
Lisa, 24.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A give running right, Etienne. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tomato.
Another tote for Etienne. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Red on red. This side. Hey, kill. Here we go, sir.
Here's a give to Etienne.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Oh, nice move. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On first down, they go back to Mitchell. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, we changed it.
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They run over center with Mitchell. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 42 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. So after a scoreless first quarter, our first score of the game here in quarter number 2.
And it comes on a great run too, Brandon, because once he got past that first wave, how about how he kicked it into high gear, able to outrace defenders all the way to the end zone.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Hey, I'm gun.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
After the interception, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Rip, 23.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
11, Haggett. Hey, Jason, attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Logan Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And taken right at the 35. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hey, kill. Silver.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired, and he's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Play action. Now Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead.
Jackson here is going to look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Take right open. Go, go, let's go. 11, Agate. 30 left. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Sink right. Go, go. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, 30 yards. And the Jags have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
We changed it.
They go play action now. Jackson. From right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Ginger. 30 left. 11. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's good for Jaguars.
11,
First down.
11, Agate.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gun. Silver.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Sink right. Hey, Soko, 13 Luke. Hey, kill.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's got it.
Yeah, they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. But the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 16 yards.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now it's Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey.
Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
30 left.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
11.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
28-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Hey.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Open man right side, Myers. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Boy, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Done.
Lawrence on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, kill. Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. That is caught. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Throwing. Jackson going to keep it. He's going to let it fly. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hey, middle.
Jackson to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
No, we changed it.
Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Get off my field, you fucking bitch. Get out of here, bitch.